traveling during COVID. Assalamu alaikum, what's going on everybody? I just recently traveled from Bermuda to Canada during the coronavirus pandemic. Let's see how it went. Like every trip, I packed, left the house, got in the cab. Of course, in Bermuda, you gotta wear your protective gear. Got to the airport, they checked my itinerary, and they gave me instructions. You know, wear a mask, social distance, use hand sanitizer. As we waited for our flights, everybody wore a mask. And I mean, of course they did. What are we, the United States of America? Come on. Then this happened.
So they did a quick temperature check as well, just in case, which is good precaution.
After some temperature checks and some old Survivor music, we got on the plane where social distancing was in effect as well. The middle seats were almost always left empty, and airlines gave us some protective gear. Look at that. And of course, we had to keep our masks on at all times. By the way, no food was provided on any of the airlines because, you know, the Rona. On our way into the Toronto Pearson Airport, we have to complete travel information forms so the government can randomly check up on you to make sure you're COVID-free. You can also do it online because, you know, 21st century. And of course, what's an airport journey without getting randomly selected for a search? Then I found a place to pray. After that, I checked my bags back in and went to my connecting flight. At this point, they do another temperature check just in case. If they look at your temperature and say, wow, you're hot, the only suitable reply is, me? Why thank you. No, seriously, if your temperature is actually really high, you're probably in trouble. Then I finally got a poutine. No regrets. Eventually, I got to Nova Scotia where they make you complete another information traveler's form. Now, this may differ from province to province in Canada. For example, Nova Scotia forces you to do a 2-week self-isolation quarantine period where you have to self-isolate by yourself. They actually ask you for a plan. But apparently, simply saying, yes, I have a plan, that got me in as well. I mean, I did have a plan, I did. I was just expecting a little more, you know, back and forth, but okay, hey, it is what it is. They also give you a piece of paper that tells you all the do's and don'ts to guide you through the quarantine process. They will also tell you that they will assign a government staff member to randomly call you to check in on you to make sure you're self-isolating. I'm still waiting for my call. Oh, by the way, I ended up getting the call 2 days after this video was shot. So just to let you know, the Department of Health will call you, mostly randomly, but they called me 2 days in a row now. First, they will identify themselves as an individual from the Department of Health. They'll ask you questions like your birth date, how long have you been quarantined, when did you arrive, who have you been in contact with, have you taken public transportation, have you met with other people, are you self-isolating, do you have enough food, etc. So they want to make sure you're actually following the law and staying within the boundaries of self-isolation and quarantine. And they even ask you questions about your symptoms. The conversation went something like this.
Do you have a fever?
Nope.
Dry cough?
Nope.
Headache?
Nothing a coffee can't fix.
Aches and pains?
Nope.
Chest pains?
Nuh-uh.
Sore throat?
Mm-mm.
Explosive diarrhea?
Well, define explosive. But yeah, this mainly happens in Nova Scotia. Other provinces, not quite sure. Anyways, back to the video. Also, the fines and the penalties in Canada are very high. I think it was like, what was it, like $500,000 or $750,000 fines if you break your quarantine laws, and also like, or 6 months in prison. I mean, I don't have $750,000, and if I go to prison, you better have good Wi-Fi. And here I am, day 5 of my 14-day quarantine period. And honestly, I gotta say, thank God for working from home and for making videos. Otherwise, I would have lost it. Anyways, that's my journey for my travels from Bermuda to Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada, during this coronavirus pandemic era. If you're thinking of traveling, here's my advice for you. Yes, it may not be the safest time to travel if you don't have to. Yes, there are a lot of restrictions in the airports. However, as long as you do your part, you wear a mask, you use hand sanitizer, and you keep yourself physically distant from others, then hopefully you should be okay. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and share this video. Support me by subscribing to my channel. And until next time, I'm that Muslim guy. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be with you.